Welcome to my introduction to marketing management. Many companies are faced today with strong competition, and to survive in such a market environment, it is necessary for them to know the customer needs and to align all the business activities to these customer needs. I would like to introduce you into the basic understanding of marketing and into the key issues of marketing management. Due to the introduction, I will provide you with 3 topics. First, you should learn about the main idea and understanding of marketing. Second, you get insights in different steps of the marketing management process. And third, you learn something about the decisions marketing managers have to make. If you got the first points, you can get a deeper understanding of marketing management through our Master of Science, MBA and executive courses. So now enjoy the session. What is marketing about? Marketing is primarily about the market and customer orientation of the whole company. So marketing focuses on satisfying customer needs in a competitive environment. Looking at the marketing definition in a more formal way, we can take the worldwide accepted definition of the American Marketing Association. Marketing is an organizational function and a set of processes for creating, communicating and delivering value to the customer and managing customer relationships in ways that benefit the organization and its stakeholders. So in the daily business and practice, marketing management is often misunderstood. People say marketing is advertising or marketing is sales. But marketing management goes beyond. So it is the customer-oriented philosophy of the whole company. Why is marketing important? If you pose this question to yourself, you can find an answer in the history of marketing management. So if markets become more and more competitive, customer orientation is key for success. If the customer has the choice between company A and B, he will be attracted by the company which fulfills his needs best. Therefore, companies have to look at customer needs in a competitive environment, and they have to satisfy customers by fulfilling these needs with the offers. What is the impact of marketing? If you try to answer this question, you can look at a spiral or circle of different effects. If a company has a low customer orientation, it will not be able really to satisfy customer needs with the offers. So customer satisfaction rates go down and customers will not be loyal and the company will lose customers. To hold the customer base, the company has to acquire additional customers, and that is very costly. So in the long run, this company has to spend a lot of money to attract customers and to be sustainable in the market. In comparison to this negative circle of effects, increasing customer orientation leads to higher customer satisfaction rates, higher loyalty, and lower acquisition cost, and at the end, higher and sustainable profitability. Who applies marketing? At first you would think about the consumer good industry, but there are far more institutions which apply marketing and customer orientation. Think about industry goods manufacturers. Think about theaters, hospitals, foundations, or environmental organizations. They all need customer orientation in a competitive environment. So marketing is applied by profit and non-profit institutions. They need professional marketing management to sustain success in the market. How should marketing be implemented? Marketing is all about customer orientation and satisfying customer needs. Therefore, we look at marketing in a dual way. First of all, marketing should be implemented as a function within the company. So all the marketing knowledge and expertise is bundled in a department. In addition to that, marketing is also a set of cross-functional processes. That means marketing orientation and customer orientation should be included in R&D, production, and service. So marketing managers have to take care that the customer orientation is anchored in all the departments within the company. So what is marketing management about? Until now we have looked at marketing. But what is marketing management? Management can be explained by this planning process. We would start with a situation analysis. We would look at markets, customers, and competitors, and at our internal situation. Then we would derive marketing goals. Marketing goals will be implemented by defining marketing strategies. And the marketing strategies will be achieved by designing marketing activities, the so-called marketing mix. And then we have to establish a marketing organization and a marketing controlling process. This is the whole marketing management process for implementing a professional marketing concept. What is important when performing a situation analysis? First of all, we have to start with an analysis of our internal and external environment. Looking at the internal environment means we have to identify our strengths and weaknesses regarding meeting customer needs. Looking at the external environment, we have to identify the market, the relevant market, with the customers, the competitors, and sometimes retailers are included. And then we have to analyze the customer needs. That is a big starting point within the external analysis. We have to look at our brands and products in comparison to the competitors. In addition to the market analysis, we have also to take care about influencing factors of the macro environment. Often the analysis of the macro environment is called pestle analysis. That means that we have to look at political, economic, technological, social, ecological, and legal influencing factors. The internal and the external analysis will lead to the so-called SWOT analysis, where we combine the internal strengths and weaknesses and the external opportunities and threats. Why should marketing goals be formulated? We often observe faults when situation analysis is directly followed by actions. Actions without orientations will lead to muddling through. Therefore, marketing goals should be formulated. So marketing goals should fulfill different functions. First of all, they should give orientation. Second, they should coordinate activities within the marketing department and within the company. And third, they should motivate decision makers to achieve the goals. And finally, marketing goals should fulfill a control function. That means activities and strategies and their achievement should be controlled by having defined goals. By defining marketing goals, we can differentiate between economic and psychographic goals. Looking at the economic goals, we have revenue goals, we have profitability goals, we can define market share as a goal, or sales volume, or the contribution margin. These are typical economic marketing goals. Before we achieve these economic goals, we have to change something in the customer's mind. And therefore, we have to address the so-called psychographic goals. It is awareness of our brand. It is to create a special image of our brand, or a preference that the customer is willing to buy our product. And also satisfaction goals are important to look or to create loyal customers. Therefore, the interplay of psychographic goals and economic goals are important for the marketing planning. In formulating goals, often mistakes occur. Therefore, marketing goals have to be defined precisely. Marketing goals should include the following elements. First, the content. For example, increase awareness or increase revenue. Second, the extent or the magnitude. Increase awareness by 10%. And then the timing. So increase awareness by 10% in the next 12 months. And finally, the segment focus. That means increase awareness by 10% the next 12 months in Germany or in segment A or B or C. Only by defining the goals in that way, you can achieve the functions we have seen before. That means the orientation function, the coordination function, the motivation function, and the control functions of marketing goals. Only by having defined the marketing goals in such precise way, we can fulfill the goal functions. That means the orientation function, the coordination function, the motivation function, and the control function of marketing goals. Which marketing strategies are appropriate? For the achievement of the marketing goals, we have to develop marketing strategies. Marketing strategies are long-term plans for the achievement of the marketing goals. In the literature, you will find a lot of strategy typologies, a lot of recommendations to develop marketing strategies. There is no right and no wrong, but marketing strategies can increase the probability for a successful marketing concept. I would like to show now strategy typologies which are often used in marketing management. The first strategy typology was developed by Igor Anzov to structure growth strategies. You can look at existing markets and new markets and at existing products and new products. And then the question is how to grow. If you look at existing markets and existing products, you can grow with the market penetration strategies, for example, by cross-selling. If you want to grow in new markets with your existing products, you might go international. So, market development means that you approach with your existing products new markets. And then you can develop new products for your existing customers. That is called product development strategy. And finally, you can grow with a more risky strategy. That is, if you approach new markets with new products. And that is called diversification. The second strategy typology I want to mention here was developed by Michael Porter. His focus was on how to create competitive advantage. And he differentiated between two main types of strategies. First is to create a competitive advantage by being the cost leader in the market. That means that the company has the lowest price for a reasonable quality of a product. And then the opposite is the quality leadership. So to create competitive advantage by having the best quality in the market and for sure for a higher price indicates the so-called quality leadership strategy. And then Michael Porter indicates that both strategy can take place in the mass market and in a niche market. So a quality leader can be profitable in a mass market, but also in a small, focused niche market. In addition to growth strategies and competitive strategies, we can mention a lot of more strategy types, like branding strategies or timing strategies. All of these strategies, well developed, will be a basis or platform for the implementation of marketing measures or marketing actions. What measures can be taken to implement the marketing strategy? To answer this question, we have to look at the so-called marketing mix. The marketing mix consists of all the measures which we can implement to make our company customer-oriented. The classical marketing mix consists of the product, the price, and the place, and promotion. And within all these areas, we have to implement measures which makes our company more customer-oriented. The product policy is often called the heart of the marketing mix. Without having a customer-oriented product or service, mostly you will fail to satisfy customer needs. What decisions to be made in the product policy area? It's about product innovation. It's about product differentiation, and sometimes you have to eliminate products from the market. But you have to make more decisions. It's about branding of the product or service. It's about packaging and offering additional services. All these product activities should be coordinated to satisfy customer needs. Price policy is about setting the right price and the right conditions to attract customers. So what are the main decisions in the pricing area to be made? It's about setting a price for a new product or changing the price for existing products, giving price promotions or price bonus, or changing the price in a dynamic way. Also, price differentiation is a main topic in the area of pricing. So the objective of pricing policy is to meet the willingness to pay of the customer in a competitive environment. Decisions in the area of place or distribution policy are targeted to the question when and where our customer will get the product. Within the distribution policy area, we have to consider two types of decisions. First, we have to define the right distribution channel. There's a variety of options to design the distribution channel. Take a physical store or an internet shop or a mail order option. The second main area of decision is how to design the physical flow of the product to the customer. This is all about designing the logistical channel. So, defining the right distribution policy will lead to answering the question when and where our customer will get the product. Finally, we have to decide how to communicate to our customers. This is the communication policy area. There are also main decisions to make. First of all, what is the right communication channel? Is it print, newspaper, mailing, or the internet? Second, we have to decide about what to tell to the customer. So it's about the content for the communication campaign. In this area, mostly advertising agency will help the company to design an advertisement or a campaign for the communication policy. All the communication measures should be coordinated to address the customer groups in an efficient way. Finally, all the communication channels and the content of the campaigns should be coordinated and targeted to the customer segments which are defined in our situation analysis. How should marketing be organized? To answer this question, we can look at different options. First of all, we can define responsibility for coordinating our marketing activities on the product level, so-called product management. It Could also be that we try to build responsibilities around our core customers. It's called key account management. Another way is that marketing managers are responsible for regions or countries. And then we can define responsibilities by looking at different marketing functions, like product development, pricing, distribution, or communication. It is important that the marketing organization supports the idea that marketing is an overall philosophy of the company. Why should marketing be controlled? Looking at the overall marketing planning process, you will finally see that marketing controlling is also an important part. To control strategies and measures which we have defined and implemented is one essential part to make our marketing management more effective and efficient. So marketing controlling tries to define the main marketing metrics and the key success factors, and marketing controlling gives also feedback to all the decision makers which are involved in the marketing management process. So now you got first insights in the basic understanding of marketing and how the marketing management process works. I'm very pleased about your interest in marketing. And we can discuss further aspects of marketing management in our Master of Science, MBA, and executive programs. I wish you all the best on your way to customer-oriented marketing management.